An entitled neighbor and a corrupt inspector thought they were above the law until they met a county worker who knew better. Never make a government worker angry. We have more power than you think. I worked for the county in the permitting office. My job was to handle drainage and flood plains. One day a nice guy called me. He lived next to a guy in a small village. Let's call the neighbor the bully. The bully filled his yard with heavy dirt. This changed how the water flowed. Now every time it rained, the nice guy's house flooded. I drove out to see the mess. I found out the village inspector let the bully do it. The nice guy was scared. He and his partner are a gay couple. The bully hated that. It was a huge red flag for me. I really hate bullies. I called the village inspector. He was a real piece of work. He told me the village does whatever it wants. He said I could not stop them. Then he made a nasty comment. He said those people only complain to cause trouble. He meant the gay couple. Now it was personal. I was going to make sure every inch of that yard was legal. I went back to the site. The bully came out screaming. He said I had no power there. He told me he was calling the police. I did not even blink. I pulled out my radio. I asked dispatch to send both village and county police units. I told him he was in a federal floodplain. I had all the authority here. The cops showed up and they were annoyed. They told the bully I was allowed to be there. Then the village inspector showed up. He started yelling at me too. He threatened to call my boss. I told him to go ahead. I started marking the flood lines with bright orange paint. He tried to stop me, and I accidentally painted his shoe. He was livid, but I found what I needed. 2 huge violations. He put dirt where it was illegal. He also built a shed right on top of it. That is a federal crime. I sent a formal letter. He had to move the shed and remove all the dirt. Or he could try to fight the Army Corps of Engineers. Good luck with that. We had a big meeting at the office. The bully and the inspector were screaming. My boss told them to shut up. He told them to comply or pay huge fines. Then came the best part. The bully had to apply for a permit to fix his mess. And guess who reviews those permits? Me. I followed the law to the letter. But I'm a very busy man. The nice neighbor got his permit in 1 day. The bully, his permit needed a very deep review. Honestly, I think slowing down his paperwork was the only way to teach him a lesson. He messed up the paperwork 3 times. I did not help him at all. He took the hard way. I made sure every word was perfect before I signed off. It took him months to finish. Don't be a jerk to people who hold your paperwork.